Now on how we can reverse all this is Congressman Louie Gohmert from Texas. Welcome, Congressman. Great to see you in the flesh and on the set.
Yes, it's great to be with you.
All right, so summer recovery, what happened?
Well, we had a summer of recovery because we know from the House rules the president never lies. You know, that's what they say anyway.
Hey now, let's go easy there. I mean, let's talk about reality.
Well, yeah, but, the president doesn't lie, but whoever's putting all this stuff in his teleprompter sure is, because we didn't recover last summer. And in fact, the jobs that were created, if you go back to last summer, most were census workers. There's been a war on the private sector, and you can't have that kind of war and demonize business and expect things to go well. I was in Turkey last weekend, and things are going great there. And I said, they don't know sarcasm in Turkey, so I made the mistake of saying, wow, things are going so well here. You must have had many huge stimulus packages here. And they looked at me like I was crazy because they don't know sarcasm. They said, no. But we lowered our corporate tax to 20%. Well, the businesses are flooding in. Our economy's going great. I'm thinking, we used to understand that kind of thing in America. Be pro-business, you create jobs.
Well, and that's, of course, the core of what Republicans want to do. They want to cut corporate tax rates, reduce regulations. That's how they think we'll get this economy going and get corporations hiring again. But the administration is pushing back. I want you to hear what Jay Carney said today and respond.
The fact is that recovery is taking place. Growth is happening. It is not enough. I remind you that when we took office, the economy was in free fall.
In free fall, that was the president's spokesman. But have they done enough? Have they made it worse? Have they made it better?
He says we're in recovery, and that tells me the only thing really shovel-ready is all the manure that's been piling up about how good things are. I mean, it's time to be truthful. And you know, we've been told, gee, the biggest threat to our well-being is not raising the debt ceiling. Yeah. And I'm so glad that you're bringing this up. The IMF, Moody's, all these people keep saying, look, the real threat is that you are spending far too much than you're bringing in. It's not a hard concept.
Let's talk a little bit about those IMF numbers. We'll show those to our viewers. Okay. They just revised our forecast down. So they think we're going to grow not as quickly as they originally estimated. We're looking at growth of 2.7% next year. They did have 2.9%. It's really disappointing.
It is disappointing. But if you go back and look at what has been said, what we should do, what we shouldn't, it comes back to this. You got to quit declaring war on business. You've got to do the things that stimulate the economy. You got to allow us to pursue the energy resources. You don't have to raise taxes to create more energy. You allow us to go after what we got. It creates jobs for nothing. You don't have to spend tax dollars on it. That generates more revenue. There's all kinds of good solutions, and this president will not take it. Now,
let me just share with you something. I think there's a point of view that is at odds with you, that the president espouses, and it surprised even me the way he said it the other day. He was talking about what Americans want. Here's what the president said.
In the end, the folks I hear from in letters or meet when I travel across the country, they aren't asking for much. They're just looking for a job that covers their bills.
I got to tell you, I'm looking for a whole lot more than a job that covers my bills. I think Americans should want to build businesses. They should want to get wealthy. They should have lots of opportunity. This is the same country it was 200 years ago, and that is the founding ethos.
Well, that used to be the American dream, but President Obama, apparently, I had not seen that quote. Thanks for showing it to me. I didn't realize that he'd helped Americans adjust their dream down to, instead of doing well and kids doing great, they just want to get by. That's all they're asking for. Well, I've talked to a lot of working poor that are not getting by. He's done, the one promise that he has really kept and done a great job, he's helped energy prices skyrocket. And we have to applaud him for that. He did keep one promise. The trouble is there are a lot of people hurting because of it.
You know, McKinsey came out today with job predictions that are astonishing. They say at the rate jobs are growing, it'll take 60 months for the unemployment rate to go back to pre-recession levels. That's a long time. That's 5 years. That's going to take us into 2016.
Sounds like we need another census so we can create some more jobs.
All right, Congressman, thanks for coming in. Great to see you.
Great to see you
Come
in
back
person.
anytime. All right. Yeah.